Hello, all. Good morning. Peter Parker here, and we're going to talk about that piece of crap sorry excuse for a trailer called Not Solo the Movie. Why are you calling it Not Solo the Movie, Pete? Because it's not Han Solo. I'm going to tell you exactly why he's not. Okay, so I saw the trailer yesterday, and it stinks. So both. The teaser was kind of weak, I think, yeah? And then the full trailer, eh, comes down to a couple things, okay? This guy, that Mickey Mouse cast, as the guy in the picture on the screen you see, is incredibly miscast, okay? Han Solo has a certain amount of charisma and sarcasm, charm to his personality. Doesn't matter how old the guy is. That's what people are going to be expecting, because that's what we know from the original bleeping trilogy. Just like with freaking Luke Skywalker, that moron, Ryan Johnson, deconstruct their damn character, made him something completely different than what he freaking is. Doing the same thing here. That is not Han Solo in that trailer. I don't give a damn what anyone else said. It's not Han Solo. It's not him. Oh, well, it could be somewhere else in the past. 8 or 9 years before the original Star Wars, no one's going to believe that this idiot is going to become Harrison Ford by the end of the damn film. No one. Unless you're a moron. Unless you're stupid, which is entirely possible. But no one's going to believe that. I don't. I never had any intention of seeing this, and that's even more confirmed now. This looks like a really bad fan fiction, okay? And the guy that's trying to play Lando looks nothing like Lando Calrissian. Looks like a generic black guy doing cosplay. The guy that's gonna try and play Soul looks like a guy playing cosplay. I'm not gonna bother showing a trailer. You can see it yourself. I've seen enough. I mean, it's already, everything I predicted has already come true. They're giving him a freaking mentor, and the mentor already calling him kid, like he called Luke kid, so that's no longer original. Thanks, Disney. Frick you. And eventually it'll get out of my mind. I'll eventually block it out. But it's irritating because this is the problem with prequels. They never line up, no matter what you do. It's impossible. Original Star Wars was 19 freaking 77. This is 2018. There's no way this is gonna match up. There's no way. I don't care what everyone says. It's not gonna match up. It looks so way too shiny and glossy for something to lead into the original Star Wars from 1977. We didn't have half the technology we have now. And that's what makes the original Star Wars so amazing, because it stands out. But in this freaking technology advanced world, they're making freaking prequels to the original trilogy without the minor George Lucas, by the way. This is the result. A boring looking, bland piece of crap. Just like Rogue Zero. The Rogue Zero sucked ass. And after The Last Jedi, I'm completely done with this freaking franchise. I'm done. This is just proof of that even more. It's over, people. It is over. This guy is not Han. If he was a completely new character, yeah, get behind this. Looks kind of cool if it was a new character. But then they got freaking Daenerys from Game of Thrones. You got freaking Daenerys from Game of Thrones playing a generic random ass chick. I mean, you're telling me you got freaking, man, what's her name? Amelia Clark or something. in the Star Wars film. Probably she might be one of the hottest chicks out there right now, and she's just gonna play a regular person instead of having to be a Twi'lek or a bounty hunter or maybe a cyborg or something. She's just gonna be playing Daenerys in Star Wars. Like, what the frick, man? What a wasted opportunity. In a galaxy full of aliens and strange creatures, you got Daenerys playing herself. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like people rave about this Ron Howard guy, like, oh, that was a bit. Like, yeah. If Lawrence Kasdan wrote this, I think he should retire. Seriously. Seriously. Lawrence Kasdan wrote the script for this jumbled pile of mess. He needs to retire. I mean, like, take for a second. Try not to compare him to Harrison Ford for a second, even though it's impossible, because this isn't like James Bond where you can have Sean Connery and Roger Moore play the same guy and make people like not cringe because they're used to it. And two, James Bond's a book character, so you can interpret that 100 different ways. And people won't really bat an eyelash because you can interpret him however you want to interpret him. Bond could be an Asian guy for all I care, as long as it's still 007. Don't care. Harrison Ford is Han Solo. Doesn't matter what he says in interviews. It's him. He's Han Solo. There's no one else. Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. There's no one else. Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia. No one else. You can't just recast and expect people to warm up to it. The guy looks terrible. Looks freaking terrible. I can already hear those clucks on cars. Like, you'll give him a chance. Like, nah. I don't think so, man. I mean, I'm sure they're paid to give this guy a chance, but I won't. Doesn't deserve it. Like, nah. I hope this one fails at the box office because it deserves all of it. I mean, there's people out there that are that Greedo guy, Hello Greedo guy with the stupid stormtrooper helmet. Yeah, that he's a joke. I used to think he was cool, but then I realized that he's just another one of those fans with a stick up his ass. And then I stopped watching his dumb ass because I can't wait to see what Hansel eats for breakfast every morning. Yeah, have fun with that. Have fun with that. Couldn't care less. It's gonna be a mess. I mean, like they got shots of this kid looking like freaking Jon Snow, wearing damn leather coat or something in the wilderness or whatever. I'm like, what the hell is that? It's not freaking Han Solo. And look at that. They're gonna have him wear the classic vest by the end of the film, I guarantee. and it's going to turn around. It's going to be some CGI Harrison Ford or something. People are like, "Oh, look, everybody, it leads right in." Those will be the retards saying that, like those morons in Collider. Look, everybody, it's him. It's him. Don't you want to accept him now? Don't you want to see a trilogy with this moron? No, not really. But I wouldn't be surprised if Mickey Mouse, Empress Kennedy, tries to do that because she's retarded too. Takes one to know one, right? She's got her drones in place online, like Collider. I mean, they got to read a script, right? Their strict opinions don't just come from anywhere, right? We're like, seriously, my biggest problem isn't even the kid that's going to try and play solo because it was never going to work. But my biggest problem is they have freaking Daenerys from Game of Thrones. Just like that chick that was playing Phasma or whatever. She was wasted too. And now they got freaking Daenerys basically playing Daenerys. And that one shot of the trailer where she's walking out of a ship or something with a cape or whatever. She's playing Daenerys. All she needs is to control some dragons and then we'll be set. Like, this is ridiculous. This is the film people were waiting for, a trailer. Just like Rogue Zero. It's not even worse. And I'll never see that Rogue Zero ever again, but this one I wouldn't even watch on Netflix. Not even close. So I still have to pay for Netflix, so I wouldn't want to like make my money feel tainted or anything, you know. It's gonna stink. That's my point. I really don't, you know, feel like sitting through another pointless prequel made by Mickey Mouse. And that's all they're doing is making prequels, people. These stories, Star Wars stories, they're prequels. They don't want to call them prequels because it's a sensitive word to the uninitiated. It's not a prequel, everybody. They're expanding the horizon. They're breaking the ground. ATSTs, ATSTs. When I saw Not Solo, I clapped. Star Destroyers, I'm gonna come. Star Destroyers, I'm gonna come. Oh man. Yeah, Disney's stupid. You have no idea what they're doing. Said it before. So if you really want to know what I think, we have confirmation that the Solo trailer is out and it sucked ass. Looks nothing like Han Solo. Nothing, I tell you.
Can you escape?
So I tell you, Disney just fricked up another character, man. Again. At this point, we should expect it. I don't know what they're doing. They have no plan. There's no layout. They're just throwing stuff against the wall, hoping it sticks. Just like WB with their shitty DC films. Outside Man of Steel, those movies are all terrible. This is my reaction to that awful trailer. It's like, this is going to be a mess. Ugh. I definitely heard that Daenerys is going to be in this, but I didn't think they would be that dumb to just make her a regular chick. This is freaking Star Wars. In a world, a galaxy full of strange creatures beyond count and aliens. They make maybe the hottest girl on the planet right now a regular chick with the same accent from Game of Thrones, too. Good grief. Well, no, it's amazing. Lord Chasm can't go wrong. Well, he has. As I can tell you right now, the script for this probably stinks. Oh. It just gave me a headache. It just gave me a huge headache after I saw the trailer. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell is this? I'm done, man. I'm done, people. I'm just. Hey kid, I'm putting together a special team of special privileges. How would you like to really serve your country? It's like that line is like something from freaking Marvel Comics. The exact line was used in that awful Wolverine Origins or whatever it's called when Stryker was recruiting Wolverine and Sabretooth. Yeah, like as soon as I said that, I'm like, oh, good, good, good. Now it's gonna be like some kind of what rebel gang or something, and they're gonna have to avoid yet another tentacle monster. Like, anyone else seeing a pattern here? Anyone else seeing the pattern? Tentacle monster and Rogue and Reboot Awakens, Spaghetti monster in Rogue Zero. I don't think there was one in the Last Jedi. I can't remember anything from that awful film. But we're going to another one. And how much you want to bet Death Star's going to show up in the last 10 minutes? How much do you want to bet? It'll be there. They couldn't even avoid having something destroying stuff in the Last Jedi. Death Star will show up again. People have to be really dumb to not think it's not going to show up. It'll be there. It'll be there. I, for one, resist the whole concept of knowing every little damn thing about these characters, man. And like, oh, I know everything about Luke Skywalker. Um, he grew up on Tatooine. His father's Darth Vader. Never knew his mother and all that crap. What else is there to know? But long story short, yeah, trailer sucks. This kid looks nothing like Han. He was never going to sound like Han, but like his mannerisms are all wrong. I don't think he's the same height as Harrison. Harrison was like 6 foot something in the original Star Wars. You can use camera tricks, sure, but it's still a stretch. And that shot of Chewbacca putting his hand on his shoulder just made me want to throw up. I'm like, ah, yeah. Trailer's not good. Careless about the damn film. Huh. I just found out Jeremy Johns is basically feeling the same way. Like he might be the only person. I don't know if he really works for Collider, but he doesn't seem to have a stick up his ass after all. Congratulations. He's no longer on my hate list. So that's that. Trailer sucked. And I had to shut down this piece of crap on Facebook. This bitch was like, well, you guys are so impossible to please. I said to this piece of crap, I'm like, speak for yourself. Like, oh, I did. But if you want to go else, be hostile, go somewhere else. I'm like, hostile. Speaking my mind is hostile. I'm like, you're retarded. Again, this doesn't know what the meaning of the word hostile is. It's like, I think this chick needs glasses because she didn't. She really doesn't think that trailer is good. I think the quote said that, you're so excited when I saw Lando. That ain't Lando. Dummy. It's not Lando. It's not Han. Just a bunch of imposters doing this for a paycheck. It's not them. I'm not really worried about Lando too much. It's Han that I really concerned about because Lando doesn't show up till episode 5, so it really doesn't matter. Like none of the stuff that happens in this film is gonna matter. There's no story here. It's a bunch of crap that was mentioned in the passing lines of dialogue. Kessel Run. He said it's the ship. He never said he was in it. Never said anything about Lando being in a damn ship either. He said it's the ship that made the Kessel Run. The ship. He never said I was flying it. All this crap about outrunning Imperial Star Cruisers, big Carillion ships. Yeah, I'm guessing people are going to see that now. If you listen to those idiots on Collider, like that one guy's like, I want to see the Kessel Run. I want to see why we get the Falcon. Yeah, and I'm like, you're an idiot. Gullible fool. Honest truth, though, it's not my problem. It's not. I don't care. Like, I've seen the trailer a couple of times now, and I've already forgotten everything that I've seen. It looks just as bland as Rogue Zero. These Star Wars films have no soul. No soul, no heart put into them. Just made by committee, a bunch of morons in suits, and a woman looks like a man. The funny thing is, even with, they've failed at Star Wars 3 in a row, they're still going to get my money for Avengers and a Black Panther. So they're still winning either way. But for the Star Wars branch, I'm out. It's done. I'm out. It's over. It's over. And that's that.